Hey, Big Red here, and I have another review for you here today. And this is a new Bosch 7¼ inch sliding compound miter saw. It's a single bevel to the left, and I think this has now become my favorite miter saw. And I'm going to show it to you here right quick and show you the features of it and some of the limitations it has. So anyway, it's it's the really good thing about this thing is that it weighs only 26 pounds. It's very portable. So you can move it from job site to job site. You don't have to lug around a big 50, 60 pound miter saw to do the job. And probably do about 90-95% of all the work that I could do without having to go to a bigger miter saw. I have a 10-inch Milwaukee battery operated one, and I have a 12-inch DeWalt one that's corded. And both of those have their roles, but this little one right here does most everything I can ask of it. And show it to you here right quick. This is your slide. Lever here. This here is your setting your bevel. It's got some bevel stops on it. 45 degrees, 33.9, 47. I'm not sure the significance of those other two. Dead accurate when I pulled it out right out of the factory, so I had checked it and it was dead on accurate. Has detents 15, 31.6, 45. You can lock it down too. And it doesn't come with a shadow line or a laser, but it really doesn't need it. You can set this thing and it's dead on accurate. Very easy to set it, line it up with a line there. So, and first thing I did with it is change the blade on it. It came with a 24 tooth, just a regular framing blade. So I put it on like a 40 tooth, 7¼ inch finished blade, Diablo. So it's really cuts good. And let me show you, I got an 8 amp hour battery in there. And I've worked on it for 2 days and still had 4 bars on it. So you can work on this thing a long time. Here's a little safety device here. You pull that to the left, to the right or the left, then you can pull the trigger. So you pull it to the right, and you can pull the trigger. If you don't pull that either way, you can't pull the trigger. So anyway, let me show you how it cuts here. Slide it up here first. So dead on accurate. And it'll cut, I think, 8½ inch is the maximum on the width, which is plenty good for a 2x8. Here's a 2x6. I'll put it on there. Okay. The only thing it really has a limitation on that I would use is if you're going to use it for molding and you're going to use it upright, like to cut a 45-degree angle on the right side over here. If you go to 45 degrees, it won't go all the way down because the motor's blocking it. See, but you can get around that. You can just use a bevel and cut it 45 degrees. So there's workarounds on it. But if I was going to use it for, if I was going to use a molding, I'd probably go with a 10-inch. But any kind of other little projects, this thing is just so much more convenient to use. So, there's DeWalt makes one of these, I believe, and Ryobi and a couple others. I believe that Craftsman makes one. But this one here, I tried them all out in the stores, and this one here is by far the best quality one I've seen on the market. So anyway, if you are looking for a little miter saw and you don't want to lug around a big big heavy 10-inch, 12-inch miter saw, you might want to think about this Bosch 7 1/4 inch single bevel compound miter saw. I think you'll like it.